G'day guys, now I've had a request to make a loaf of bread on the barbecue, so today I'm making a good basic crusty white loaf. You will need 260 ml of water, a half teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, 450 grams of plain white flour, now use a good strong baking flour here, 1 tablespoon of melted butter, and 1.5 teaspoons of yeast. Now I've put all of these ingredients in the description bar for you to check out. Now for starters, dissolve the sugar in the water. Now it's lukewarm water I'm using. And sprinkle over the yeast. Now set this to one side in a warm place for about a half hour or so until that yeast starts to foam on top. Once that's ready, add the other ingredients. So here I'm adding in the butter, the flour, and the salt. Now mix it together well. Of course, use a bread maker or an electric mixer for this if you like. And once well combined, knead it for about 5 to 10 minutes until that dough is smooth. And once you're finished kneading, just place it into a floured container and cover, and then leave it in a warm place to rise for about an hour. So once the hour's up, your dough will have doubled in size. So just place it onto a floured board and give it another quick knead. And here I've got a non-stick bread pan, so I don't need to add any oil. Of course, if your bread pan isn't non-stick, just give it a light grease and place in that dough. Now set it to one side to rise for another hour. So now that second rise is done, and what I'm doing here is I'm just oiling the blade of the knife so I can cut a few scores in the top of the bread. And what the oil does is it stops the dough from pulling while you score it. Now, here I've got the barbecue set up for indirect cooking or baking mode. Of course, use your oven if you like, 180 degrees Celsius, and I'm just adding a little bit of boiling water to the bottom, just enough so it can evaporate in 5 to 10 minutes, and what this will do is give your loaf a beautiful crispy crust. So place it in there, cook with the lid down, and about 45 minutes later, this is what you get. So carefully remove it from your loaf pan onto a cooling rack. Now I know it's hard to resist, but you need to wait 15 to 20 minutes before you cut into that loaf. Then dig in. And that's beautiful stuff, guys. Nothing like a good warm loaf fresh out of the oven. Drop me a comment below and tell me what's your favourite type of bread. Be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe for regular updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.